Yes, this is Coffee with a Lawyer every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We get to answer your questions for free. We are streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. We also have a guest. We have a few guests in the webinar. I'd like to allow Barbara to ask her legal question with the understanding that we are streaming. This is not confidential. There is no attorney-client privilege or confidentiality, which I have to reinforce is the crux of the attorney relationship. So just if you can avoid speaking about specific matters, and we can answer general legal questions. If you have a specific matter, it's best to have a confidential consultation with an attorney. But I'd like to invite Barbara to ask her question.
Okay, I was wrongfully arrested many years ago, like 25 years ago. Okay, and I was wrongfully convicted and I went to prison for a year. Okay.
Well,
let's
Barbara, also look, no confidentiality here. All right, we are streaming.
I don't care.
Okay,
I don't care.
You are fully consenting to the info.
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to keep it more general, though, if you could.
Okay. A judge that my underlying judge posted psycho stalker under my name on Google. And I know this for a fact because it's a court URL and it gives the date in which it was posted. Okay. The statute of limitations for libel, slander, and defamation is 1 year. Okay. It's long past. And this judge hacked into the court's website and changed it and added things to it that are not true. Could I file a motion to seal the record or motion to have the legal website take it down off Google, or what's my next recourse to get this stuff taken down?
Difficult question. Okay, I will say there's a lot of issues there. You're talking about internet law, which is very complex. The internet is the wild, wild west. It truly is unregulated. Once something is posted on the internet, it's very difficult to get it down. And you're also talking about possibly public information that's on the public record. So a lot of times websites like mugshot websites and other websites that post court information can get away with these things because it's public information. Now, you also bring up some issues regarding judicial conduct. First of all, there are boards that regulate judges and also attorneys. So you may want to bring this conduct to the board's attention.
The commission already knows about it. They're fully aware of it. But I need to take it down.
Understood.
I mean, could I ask a judge, the appellate judge, to seal the record so this way I could give it to the website link people to have it removed off Google?
That's a possible option. And I like the way you're thinking. I will tell you the legal issues dealing with information online, on the internet, is the federal law, the Communications Decency Act, because they have immunity from liability for posting information that another user is the author. Okay. They are just serving as the platform, and they have been given immunity under the law pursuant to CDA 230. All right.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, they tend to respect court orders. Even though they may have immunity, Google, Facebook, larger platforms may respect court orders. They're not even legally obligated to respect court orders. I do think that's your best course, okay, is to obtain a court order, a declaratory judgment that you can possibly obtain quicker than pursuing large damages. Just seek your form of relief as a declaratory judgment, or if you do pursue any type of litigation, because it could involve litigation to take this information that's posted online down. All right. In the form of filing a complaint to obtain that court order or judgment. You can motion for a court order as soon as you file a complaint.
A complaint, well, the statute is long past for libel, slander, and defamation now.
Well, it depends on what you want to do. Yeah.
It's violation of civil rights.
Look, invasion of privacy, privacy tort, argument that the wrongful conduct is ongoing, so it tolls your statute of limitations. You really want to argue, you would like to pin some liability on the platforms, so you argue facts that may make them an editor of this content, whether they're putting a commentary to it or something, they're adding some type of content to make them an editor of some sort, which can incur liability. It's a difficult legal argument to make, but I still believe it's worth asserting. You should probably go through the advice of counsel in this situation. It's a difficult process. Like I said earlier, the internet is like the wild, wild west. I do have some content online. You would want to look on my YouTube channel about removing false or defamatory content that's posted online. Okay, go onto YouTube and look up legal tips. Yes, I believe it's the YouTube channel's legal tips.
Can you refer me? Can your staff refer me to attorneys, if they could help me with this?
Oh, we can assist, but it would involve a more confidential consultation, more time.
Yeah, of course.
More time than what we can spend here. And again, I just want to speak about specific matters. You do run some issues. I don't know if that prior matter came to full adjudication. Is it even ongoing, or
No, it's still up there.
No, in terms of the underlying case.
Well, we're going to be filing a writ of cor nobis based on new facts, new evidence that wasn't made available before. And my attorney is just taking his sweet time in getting it filed. It's been almost 4 years already. So,
right.
I mean, to file something in federal court or the appellate court, against another judge, what judge would rule in my favor, against another judge,
Yes, it's difficult.
But the facts are up there. I mean, it's clear as a bell. They can't deny it. It didn't happen. It's up there. And they know that this judge did it. And it was posted when I was in prison, right after my appeal got confirmed. And he knows that the 1-year statute will have already passed when I'm in prison. So,
Truth is a defense to defamation. And if it's public record, it sounds like more of a judicial misconduct. I mean, a judge should not be commenting on any cases. It's in part, you have to maintain impartiality at all costs.
Well, he's a very crooked judge, and he's embarrassed that I exposed his criminal activity from when he was my judge back in 2008. And he has a history of telling other judges to dismiss my cases, deleting case histories off of the record, off of the court's computer system. He actually removed all of his negative roping room comments off the internet. How does one do that? He did it. He has the ability to delete case histories off the internet.
Well, yes, it's called striking the record. They do have the ability to do that. The record can be stricken. Sometimes they'll do that if whoever's filing is filing frivolously. I always say there's an overarching policy in all court matters. is judicial economy. You have to respect judicial economy. I don't know your particular situation, but if you overfilled the docket with so many filings at once, they may strike the record. And
no. The judge is deleting their minute orders off the case history. The judge is deleting minute orders, not the other party. A judge is just completely disappeared, completely blank.
You may want to contact the clerk to obtain it. Okay, call the clerk of the court directly. They all have direct numbers to the courtroom. You got to catch them at the right time, though. They're only really
now,
available.
could I call the IT department of the courthouse? Could they take it down? I mean, someone put it up there. They could easily tell Google to remove it. The IT department of the courthouse?
No, this is probably something you'll have to discuss with the court clerk. The court clerk is in charge of the docket, maintains the file for the judge. The docket is the public record. That's the file, the record. Maybe there's something not on the record that the clerk has. Maybe you have to bring it to their attention. This isn't on the docket.
No, but my point is that could I get the clerk to remove it from Google? Could I get the court to take it down from Google?
No. In fact,
someone put it up there, so someone could take it down.
Well, exactly. That was my next question. Who was the public? Who made the publication?
It was a judge. It was a
I
judge
know, but from what
posted
account?
Stalker.
From what account?
It's a court URL. They'd have to trace it back to.
Who is the publisher? The profile who posted the URL?
The appellate judges. It was the appellate judges that posted the non-published opinion and posted it on legal.com. Now the psychostalker, it was a court URL. I don't know, maybe they could trace the URL back to the IT department and, I don't know. It was posted in 2011. Many years have passed, but I just want to take it down, take both down.
I would say my first request would be, if we were to consult confidentially, would be for you to make a chronology of events, an outline, a timeline of events with specificity, the link to the URL, the information of who published it, all that information. That's important because these will become your allegations. So it's important to memorialize things and make sure your story is in order. And I will also say that's important because you have to submit some declaration if you just want to communicate directly to the platforms. There are links to these platforms to notify them of improper content.
I did. I talked to Google and they said talk to the court. It was the court that posted. The court could take it down.
Well, try. Call the clerk of the court. This is it's a criminal case.
Yeah.
Communicate to the clerk of the courtroom. Communicate to the clerk of the criminal court. I don't handle criminal matters, so I'm not in criminal court. But usually there's a clerk of courts. The clerk of courts is what you would want to look for that particular court. Perhaps communicate directly with them.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it to their attention. If you can memorialize as much as possible.
All right. So we talk privately. Sorry.
Yes. If you want to send me your email, I can send you some information on how we can proceed.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Do you have your? You can put your email in the chat and send it to me directly.
Okay.
Or if you'd like, I can send you my email. And you can.
Yeah, I can look it up in the State Bar. Here it is. All right, I'll
Yes.
just send it to you.
This is justin@thesterlingfirm.com. That'll go directly to me. We do have people logging in on the stream. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to post it in the chat. Is there anything else, Barbara?
No, I'll call you when you're done. When you're done with your thing. All right. Thanks a lot for your help.
Well, thank you, Barbara. You have a good day. Bye-bye. I think we'll sign off here as well. I like to keep these meetings rather brief so we can start our week off.
Got it.
Okay. Take care. Take action. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks.